So, again, we'd asked Mom earlier what she thought when she first laid eyes on you. What did you think when you first laid eyes on Mom?
Well, let me tell you. Me and a buddy of mine from the base, Don Crater was his name, we were just kind of roaming, pulled into Johnny's restaurant, and we seen this 53 Chevrolet there with two girls in it. And I said, well, let's pull in here. And yeah, he said. And we'd sit there and talk for a little bit. And I said, I get the blonde. And I did. I got the blonde. And he got the other one. And we both had weddings. It was quite a while, 8 months, 9 months, I guess, 10 months. I don't remember now while we dated, before we got married. Craziest thing was when our first date alone, I asked her when her birthday was. She said, January 19th. And I said, bullshit.
How'd you find out?
Yeah. I said, somebody told you something. No, that's my birthday. It turned out both of our birthdays, so anyhow, I knew I was stuck then.
What was it like meeting George Bout, Mom's dad?
Well, it was pretty cool. He was a really nice guy. It's a funny thing that we'd been dating for a while, and I had been over there, and she had this dog, Toby. And Toby didn't like strangers. And when I come over to meet her dad, well, Toby, when they let me in the house, well,
Toby's like,
Toby come up to me just all shaking and tail wagging and everything, and her dad thought that was really awesome, that I could get along with animals like that. He just
first time.
He had no idea that I knew Toby pretty good. So. But I thought he was really, really nice guy. It just met a lot of people in my life, even at that age, and he seemed nice, so we were good to go.
Do you remember your first kiss with Mom? And if so, who kissed who first? Did she kiss you first, or did you kiss her?
I don't remember. I don't remember.
A long time ago.
Yeah, it was a long time ago.
You remember your last kiss, right?
Yeah.
It was a long time ago.
Yeah.
When you guys would go out on a date, I know money was always tight back in the day. What would you guys do on an average date?
No, hell, go get a hamburger or a milkshake or something, nothing fancy for damn sure.
Go to the drive-in.
Yeah, go to, well, there was a Bob's too, wasn't there? Bob's Big Boy?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'd go there once in a while. Johnny's and Bob's.
But I mean the drive-in movies.
Did we go drive-in?
Yeah.
Okay.
Tell me about
Didn't
the first house you bought together and about what you paid for it.
The first one was in Tucson, wasn't it? Her dad arranged it, and set it up for us and all that. And it seemed to me like it was around $7,000. Do you remember that? $7,000.
I don't remember that.
$7,800. I don't remember.
It was a 3-bedroom, 2-bath house.
Yeah. It was
It had a pretty big backyard.
really large bedrooms. They were tiny. One car garage. But that seems no. You're right. I'm thinking Tucson or San Antonio. Yeah, it just had a carport. It was just a block house, and Not anything fancy at all, for sure. Just nice place to live.
Good enough for us.
Yeah, good start.
If you both were counseling a young couple, whether you knew or didn't know them, and they were asking for advice for, what would you both say is maybe the top 2 or 3 important things to remember?
Patience.
Remember why you got married, and be willing to give in. It takes a lot of compromise. You can't have everything your way. It just don't happen. Not if you're gonna stay together. You gotta give. You gotta give. That's I can't think of her name now. She used to be on the Today Show. And was it Curry?
Yeah.
Yeah, when we were in New York, we were in the audience out on the street, and she come out and wanted to know what kept us together, I just told her, give and take. That was it.
You know who it is? Yeah.
When was that?
Oh, I don't know. We were up there with Allstate as a result of what I did with Allstate, and good time.
And she was just as pretty
No, it didn't
up
take
close as on TV.
No, you guys had other stuff to do.
Mom, I got a question for you. When you close your eyes and you've got Dad's image in your head, what age do you have in your brain when you see that image when your eyes are closed? Is he young? Is he 25? Is he 30? Is he yesterday's look? What?
Today.
Just keep getting better.
Dad, same question for you.
Same thing. Same thing. I love her as she is. Yeah.
So it was established that Jeff is your favorite son.
Somebody may have established that.
Do you guys remember any kind of weird, funny stories about either one of us that kind of come to mind as kind of a weird parenting thing that you both kind of talked about behind closed doors about, oh man, did you see what Jeff did? Oh man, I got to talk to you about what Mark did. You guys remember any stories that kind of was like, oh man?
I don't remember keeping anything back from you guys. People laying in the yard
That's the one thing
at
that bothered
night,
me the most.
going out windows and stuff. But like I said, wasn't anything that we discussed separately, just, no.
Was there anything that Mark and I did that just scared the shit out of you guys as parents? Or surprised you?
No, honestly, no, because of my upbringing up there in Indiana, it was free, you had freedom to do about whatever you wanted to do, and it wasn't a real bad world, when you guys were growing up yet. No,
That's true. That's true.
Yeah, it just, I don't think anything surprised me.
Between the two of you today, what's your favorite thing to do together now?
Oh, sleep, I guess. I don't know.
Your favorite thing is to go out to eat.
I love going out to eat. Of course I do.
He'd go out to eat every day.
I still like gambling. It's been a while since we've done that, but I still enjoy it, and just we don't get out there enough anymore. She tells me we're not old, but I think we are.
On our cruise ship, they have the newlywed game. Do you guys remember the newlywed game?
Yeah.
One of the questions that they always ask is, what's the strangest place you guys have made whoopee?
No comment. No comment.
None of your damn business.
No.
All right.
Okay,
Don't tell us.
I've got a question for both of you.
Oh, you can't ask us the same question.
What did you learn from us that was special?
I would say, again, just the whole atmosphere of family and belonging, and that, we each have a role and a purpose to play. Family comes first. I think there was also a deep-seated love of Christ that we got early on, and I think, not necessarily speaking for Mark, but there's peaks and valleys of that relationship. During college years, it was probably more valley than peak. But then later in life, when challenges come along,
You go back.
those foundations serve a purpose. So those are a couple of things that come to mind for me.
I find it interesting that we had a sermon earlier today, and it talked about, people always thinking about, what have you done for me lately? Where you're thinking about, why isn't something, so awesome at this moment? But, God has done so many good things, provided for so many good things in the past. I mean, how we were always brought up with love. I think discipline was another, big thing to me that made a difference in our lives.
Do you think you were over-disciplined?
No, not at all.
Okay.
Of course, at the time, we thought, yes.
Oh, my Lord, yes, you did.
Completely over-disciplined. This is ridiculous. But, and there's clearly not enough discipline and
Absolutely correct.
consequences
Today.
for your actions today. Enough immediate from a parent's perspective that you guys provided for us and did a great job of letting us know almost instantly. And painfully at times, but not overly by any means.
Immediate and severe.
Yeah, I think the other thing too for me, just sitting listening to Mark talk, is instilling the idea of doing things right the first time or as much as possible. Don't hurry through stuff. If you ain't got time enough to do it once, do you think you got time enough to do it twice? Those are some things that you guys taught us a lot about, begrudgingly on our end, I think, frequently. But yeah, I think those are some of the characteristics that helped us to become who we are.
Well, I'm proud of both you guys, I'll tell you that.
Me too.
Thanks.
I think you did a great job with me.
Yeah.
One out of two ain't bad.
50-50 is good in the casino.
Take that any day.
The kid that ain't got a brain, part of his brain missing, is
Yeah.
not too bad.
So are there other things that we haven't talked about that also bring pride out into you?
I'm sure proud of the grandkids, all of them. To a person, just absolutely proud.
Just like yesterday, Donna brought Keaton over and I was sitting here next to her. And they are all such beautiful children. I mean, literally beautiful.
Yeah.
But they're good kids too.
That's the big point, yeah.
And we're just really proud of them. Even Colton. Well,
Maybe we can edit that out.
Colton, my boy, you know that.
All right, well, I think that's enough for today.
All right, then.
Thanks for doing this with us.
Oh, thank
Okay.
you.